So why do people lie? Yesterday on Answers for Living, we discovered that people lie in order to look better. Today, we discover that people lie for personal gain. 2 Kings chapter 5 has a story in it. Naaman is the captain of the king's army. That makes him number 2 or 3 in the kingdom. He is an enemy of Israel. Naaman has a problem, though. Naaman has leprosy. And there is a girl who was captured in a raid on Israel, and she is now the servant of Naaman's wife. And she tells Naaman's wife that there's a man of God named Elisha, and he can pray and bring healing to Naaman. So Naaman ends up going to Elisha. And through a servant, Naaman is told to go down to the Jordan River, dip 7 times, and when he does, he will be healed. So Naaman goes down to the river, dips himself 7 times in the river, and when he comes up the 7th time, his skin is like newborn baby skin. He returns to Elisha and offers him great wealth and clothing, and Elisha doesn't take it. So Naaman begins his return home. This is where we pick up the story. Gehazi, the servant of Elisha, the man of God, said to himself, "My master was too easy on Naaman by not accepting from him what he brought. As surely as the Lord lives, I will run after him and get something from him." So Gehazi hurries after Naaman. Then Naaman saw him running toward him. He gets down off his chariot to meet him. "Is everything all right?" he asked. "Oh, everything's all right," Gehazi answered. "My master sent me to say, 2 young men from the company of the prophets have just come to me from the hill country of Ephraim. Please give me a talent of silver and 2 sets of clothing." "By all means, take 2 talents, says Naaman. He urged Gehazi to accept them and tied them up and put 2 talents inside the bag and the 2 sets of clothing. He gave them to the 2 servants, and they carried the stuff back with Gehazi. When Gehazi came to the hill, he took the things from the servants and put them away in his house. And he sent the men away, and they left. When he went in and stood before his master Elisha asked him, 'Where have you been, Gehazi?' 'Your servant didn't go anywhere,' Gehazi answered. And Elisha said to him, 'Was not my spirit with you when the man got down from his chariot to meet you? Is this the time to take money or to accept clothes or olive groves and vineyards or flocks or herds or male-female slaves? Naaman's leprosy will cling to you and your descendants forever.' Then Gehazi went from Elisha's presence, and his skin was leprous. It had become as white as snow." Wow! He became leprous because he lied in order to get personal gain. Oh, we can do better than that. There are numerous opportunities to gain more for ourselves. But if we lie for personal gain, there will be consequences. Like, for instance, lying on your mortgage application, and you get a 30-year mortgage that you don't deserve. So you live with the consequences of your 30-year mortgage, struggling to make payments week after week. People, the Spirit of the Lord sees and hears everything.